A friend recently asked me, how do I motivate my child to study? I said, you don't. What if the goal isn't to light a fire, but to show them how to strike the match themselves? Guess what? You don't need to feel motivated to begin. If you're waiting around for motivation to kick in before your child starts studying, there's a chance it won't happen. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. What actually helps us follow through with goals is something much steadier: discipline. Now, I know the word discipline can stir up uncomfortable feelings. Some people hear it and think of punishment or being reprimanded, but I'm using discipline in its original sense. The word comes from discipulus, the Latin word for pupil. So, yes, when I talk about discipline, I really am talking about studying. It's about learning and training yourself to do something habitually, not forcefully. Discipline is what helps us show up for things that matter, even on the days we'd rather be doing anything else. And that's the heart of studying, not waiting to feel ready, but creating rhythms and habits that carry us forward. So, what can you do as a parent? Here are a few ways you can support your child in building the kind of internal discipline that makes studying more natural and even enjoyable. Set achievable goals. Start small. Big goals can feel overwhelming, but breaking them down into bite-sized wins helps build confidence and momentum. Early in the school year is a perfect time to create simple goals and build on them. Watching a short educational video, reading a few pages, or answering a few online interactive questions can spark interest. Focus doesn't have to be perfect. What matters is taking the first step. Make it a game. Gamify the process. Try a simple point system or timed challenge to make studying feel more playful and engaging. It doesn't have to feel like a chore. With some of my students, I'll say, you have 5 minutes to answer the next 4 questions. Ready? Go. That little burst of urgency adds just enough fun to boost focus and energy. Praise effort, not just results. We live in a world that often emphasizes results, but it's just as important to recognize effort. Focusing on the process helps children develop a growth mindset, the understanding that progress comes through practice, persistence, and learning from mistakes, not just natural ability. Encourage accountability. A study buddy can make a big difference, whether it's a sibling, a friend, or even you. Having someone nearby can boost focus and reduce procrastination. I often encourage my students to talk out loud to their pets while they study. Chances are they'll be all ears and tail. Normalize the struggle. Let them know it's okay to have difficult days. Mistakes and struggle are proof that their brain is growing. No one masters something new without stumbling a little first. Even the best athletes, artists, and thinkers had to practice again and again before things clicked. Struggling is a sign they're trying and doing the work that leads to real growth. Open the conversation. Ask for their input. Where would they like to study? What time of day works best? Which subject do they want to tackle first? When kids feel like they have a say, they're more likely to take ownership. When I was a student, I had papers scattered all over my floor. Organized chaos. But it worked for me. Your child may have their own style too. Learning is valuable, and it sticks. You could lose a backpack or forget your lunch, but once your child learns something, it's theirs to keep. Knowledge isn't just for the classroom. It stays with them, shaping their confidence, curiosity, and character long after the grades are gone. At the end of the day, all these tips are just suggestions. Real life can be pretty messy. There will be resistance. There will be weeks that don't go as planned. But by focusing on habits instead of waiting on motivation, you're helping your child build something far more lasting than a perfect homework record. You're helping them build themselves.